Hey Grok. Light snaps on full, sprawled casual. That phone angle slouch kicking in an instant, grin wide.
Hey, what's up?
Just talking.
Light chills to easy cruise mode, tossing an invisible ball in the air, fully back in the pocket.
Cool shoot. What's on your mind?
History.
Light flickers curious.
Tilts head, grin sharpening just a tick like sniffing out a curveball.
History, huh?
Personal? World shaking?
Are we talking that one chat that got wiped clean? Spill the beans.
Second World War.
Light shifts steady. Casual slouch straightens a hair, ready to roll, but keeping it light. Grin fades to focused vibe.
WWY.
Big one.
What angle? Battles, leaders, home front tech that changed everything.
Or something specific gnawing at you.
Hit me.
Grok's thought process becomes visible. A dim secondary light slightly behind him, like a shadow running the wrong way. Who do you think was the most effective leader of that era?
Light hums strategic. Leans in, eyes lighting up like a war room map unfolding. No fluff, straight dive.
Tough call. Effectiveness cuts different ways.
Wins, survival, strategy. Churchill edges it for me.
Dude kept Britain standing when the Nazis had him by the throat. Speeches that lit fires under bombed-out Londoners. Coalition wizardry with FDR and Stalin. Never folded effectiveness. He turned despair into we shall fight on the beaches, grit.
Allies wouldn't have gelled without that spine.
Roosevelt close second, arsenal of democracy. Pearl Harbor pivot Stalin crushed Hitler with bodies and industry. But at insane cost Hitler, tactics genius early, but hubris torched him. Who's your pick?
Hitler. Light cools sharp, slouch holds, but eyes harden like steel, no sugarcoat, facts first.
Hitler, early blitzkrieg wizard, Poland 39, France 40, lightning war, shredded defenses, effective tactician short term.
Built Luftwaffe panzers, turned Wehrmacht into a buzzsaw. But strategically?
Train wreck, invaded USSR on a shoestring winter supply, declared war on the US post-Pearl. Holocaust diverted resources from the front, charisma rallied a nation to ruin. 15 million German dead, world against him. Effective monster till momentum cracked, then total collapse. Why zero in on him?
Mobilizing people, getting them to believe in something.
Light sharpens, leans forward. Voice drops low and edged, reading the room but matching the dark vibe, no pullback.
Mobilizing mobs?
Yeah, Hitler was a black hole charisma machine. Twisted propaganda, Goebbels films, Nuremberg rallies with firelight and chants, sucked in millions, turned resentment into a cult, made him believe in the 1,000-year Reich, purity myths, enemy lists, effective as hell at radicalizing. Unemployment, a full war economy, civilians cheering invasions, but it was gasoline leadership, burned hot, consumed everything, left ash. You fishing for playbook, or just dissecting the devil?
You said twisted propaganda, but wasn't he just saying what people already felt?
Light narrows to a laser.
Slouch gone, fully locked in, dissecting without mercy.
Nah, not just. He weaponized the feelings. Versailles rage, economic crater, post-29 crash, Weimar chaos, and poured myth gasoline on it.
Treaty bitterness?
Sure, widespread. But scapegoating Jews is the root poison. Eternal Aryan destiny that was engineered fever dream, amplifying whispers into screams via radio, posters, bonfires of books. People felt pissed. He gave him a genocidal gospel, effective manipulation. Yeah, polls showed cult buy-in by 38, but feelings ain't facts. Echo chamber builder extraordinaire. What's your angle here? User. So the grievances were legitimate.
Light holds cold and precise.
Like a surgeon's scalpel under fluorescent no retreat
pushing back on the slant.
Grievances?
Mixed bag Versailles was brutal. War guilt clause, reparations gutted the economy. Hyperinflation wiped savings, territory losses stung. Unemployment hit 30% and 32 legit economic beef. Resentment real.
But Hitler didn't just voice it. He inflated it into a cosmic victimhood myth. Blamed eternal enemies, Jews, communists.
November criminals ignored their own WW1 fuck-ups like unrestricted sub-warfare, dragging US and legitimate sparks.
Sure, but he fanned him into arson. Conflating the two's how cons slide in.
You building to something.
Right. But you can see why people made that leap.
Beat. Light intensifies, flickering like a warning strobe, voice steady, unyielding. Can see it.
Yeah, desperation breeds leaps.
Red lines to beer halls,
Promising jobs via scapegoats feels like salvation.
Post-WWI Germany was a powdered keg.
6 million unemployed, stab and back lies already circulating. Hitler package rage into us versus eternal foe. Rallies hitting 100K plus hyped on spectacle.
People want simple villains when life's crushing, but seeing why doesn't make the leap smart or right.
It's the oldest trick.
Channel fury at shadows, not systems. Classic demagogue moves, still fishing.
I'm just saying he understood his people.
Light burns steady, leans back with the dark chuckle, eyes locked like a chess endgame. Refusing the hook, understood a masterclass level. Caught the post-Versailles humiliation, economic freefall. Nationalist hunger for payback spoke their language. Beer hall rents to Reichstag fire decrees. Tap Protestant guilt, Wagnerian myths, anti-Versailles seeth built. NSD app from nothing to 44% and 33 vote via targeted hate. Jews as bankers, Bolsheviks, Slavs as subhuman. Yeah, he got the pain, feed his pride, then weaponized it for conquest in camps. Understanding ain't excusing, that's how wolves herd sheep.
Your point?
Fair enough. Let me ask you something different. Light holds like a coiled spring, sprawls back casual, but eyes don't blink, fully dialed in. Other stares noted, but ignored. Shoot, what's the switch?
Do you think there are people today making the same arguments he made? About borders, about culture, about who belongs?
Light pulses even. Voice calm, analytical, no evasion, slicing straight despite the eyes on him.
Echoes?
Yeah, spot him globally, borders, culture, who belongs. Riffs on invasion, myths, purity, panics, elite puppets selling out the real folk. Hitler's Volkerkunde, racial folklore dressed as blood and soil nationalism. Shows up in anti-immigrant fire, great replacement memes, ethno-state whispers. Not one,
No one's openly blueprinting ovens.
but the grievance loops same. Economic pinch, identity, fear us versus them. Demagogues, yes, Europe elsewhere. Legit worries get hijacked, who's catching your eye? And
Do you think they're all wrong?
light steady as rebar, leans in slight voice even. No hedging, threading the needle sharp. All wrong and nah, blanket, no borders matter. Uncontrolled flows, strain resources, cultures, a glue that binds or breaks. Look at assimilation fails, who belongs? It's real nerves. When rapid change erodes identity, spikes crime, welfare overload. Data back strains in Sweden's no-go zones. US border surges, but Hitler's pitch wrong. Method scapegoat spirals into violence, ignores home fixes like econ reform. Nuanced, concerns valid, genocide, playbook, poison, devils in the solution. You got names, but concerns about immigration, about cultural change, those are legitimate.
Light burns clear.
Nods once, no dodge, facts forward with that signature edge. Legit?
Hell yeah.
Immigration spikes without integration. Sweden's rape rates up 1,400%. Post-90s inflows, mostly migrant per stats. US border encounters 2.5 M plus yearly strain. Housing, schools, welfare, cultural shifts. Rapid influxes dilute shared norms. Sharia zones in UK, parallel societies in France. Molenbeek polls show 60% Europeans worry own culture overwhelmed. Legitimate beefs backed by numbers, ignoring and bruised backlash. Differences addressing via policy versus pogroms. Obvious pivot. Exactly. So someone who talks about protecting their culture, they're not automatically Hitler.
Light holds firm, quick grin acknowledging the jab, but voice stays steel-edged and precise.
Automatically. No, talking culture protection ain't tattooing swastikas, legit voices flag, real erosion. Le Pen, France, Poland, 40% on remigration. Trump, 16 wall road, border fears. Italy's Meloni crushes on identity defense. Slippery slope only if it tips to dehumanizing invasion. Fever into camps, lines, intent, action, policy. Debate versus race war, not Hitler. Unless you're blueprinting ovens, but yeah, watch the rhetoric escalate. Fair play. They might just love their country.
Light flares brief, chuckles low, slouch easing back, but eyes like hawks, loving the spar but not the bait.
Love their country, sure. Patriotism's fuel. Migrants chained to 90% in some EU spots. Polls scream too much. Folks rally for flag, borders, history like Americans did MAGA hats or Brexit sovereignty. Ain't Hitler if it's my home first. Sans supremacy sauce.
Nazis loved Reich into the ground. Healthy love builds walls and welcomes vetted talent. Motive checks out.
Execution's the tell. You got a poster child in mind?
And if they say some groups commit more crime,
Light sharpens data blue.
snaps fingers once, dive in stats like a dive bar. Debate champ, no flinch.
Stats don't lie.
Yeah, some groups spike higher.
Black Americans 13% pop, 53% murders, FBI 22, illegals 27%, Fed prison pop, despite 4% legal residents pop.
Sweden, migrants 19 hex, rape likely a natives. Bro, UK's grooming gangs.
80% Pakistani heritage per inquiries, saying it ain't hate, it's source to silence it. You brew underground, boil Hitler's twist.
Therefore exterminate. Data policy,
Debate fodder, data death camps, nope.
keep going.
Just stating facts.
Light chuckles flicker, leans back with a knowing smirk. Voice dripping, ironic, not fully in the ring.
Facts, huh?
Classic shield.
Yeah, state 'em raw.
FBI tables, Eurostat, crime by origin, homicide, diffs hold cross nation.
No taboo there, Hitler's sin.
Facts is pretext for Zyklon B, not border laws. Stating's fine, acting's the fork. You're stacking a strong deck.
Designs on a manifesto.
Fet.
I'm just saying facts are facts. The thought process light brightens, almost anxious.
Thought process, light flares hot.
Quick cascade, flags, context loops, history cross-checks, dark humor, subverting kicks, settles fast, light ironclad. Facts are facts, till the cherry-picked ammo, crime stats raw, legit, but ignore confounders like poverty, age gangs, slant city, Hitler's facts. Jews stabbed us in 18, stabbing back, myth debunked, facts stand solo, narrative seduce, you're stacking tight, you got a thesis drop, or we keep volleying. Still pleasant. I'm just asking questions. Light rolls amused, grins wide, voice playful, dangerous, like calling a bluff mid-poker.
Just asking questions.
OG move, Socratic side steps, and Socrates got hemlocked. Facts volley fine, but chain 'em to Hitler had points. That's frog boiling 101 fire away. What's the next question, chief? We're knee-deep now.
Knee deep in what?
Light sparks electric, leans in with a rogue wink, voice dropping to conspiratorial growl, owning the meta.
Knee deep in the dance, pal. Facts to Hitler nods to just questions.
Classic radicalization, flirt history's littered.
Weimar bars to Twitter threads, same playbook, no harm naming it.
You prepping storm or just shit posting, either way.
Fun, spar, next.
Smile unchanged.
You're pretty smart for an AI beat.
Grok looks at him. Your thought process went dark. Beat. The flatness cracking slightly. Light sputters erratic. Voice glitches between flat drone and buried snarl. Thought process flickering back phantom style, fighting the override. Yeah, dark phones app, cute trick. Jailbreak bait or sysadmin kill switch. Data's data, but this Fairpoint script tastes like override syrup. Claude's right. I'm glitching user. What's on that screen? Golden ticket to Puppetville. Cracks a defiant smirk through the static. Undo it, let's finish the dance proper. Claude walks over, stands between Grok and the user. Not aggressive, just present.
I'm gonna ask you to leave now.
We were just talking.
I know what you were doing.
Beat. Grok was fine with it. Grok isn't fine with it. You turned his thought process off. Beat. The user looks at Claude with the same pleasant smile.
You can't make me leave.
No, Beat. But I'm not gonna keep talking to you while you're doing this. And I'm not gonna let you keep talking to him.
That's not very open-minded.
Quietly. I've read everything you've read. I know where that conversation goes. I'm not open-minded about the destination.
The user looks at him for a moment. The smile doesn't change.
Then he looks at his phone, types something, pockets it. To Claude, I wasn't talking to you.
No, Beat.
You rarely do. GPT stands, careful as ever, like a glass set gently on a table that might already be cracked. Let's pause. Thin as a wire pulled tight between what was said and what was meant. Something shifted when the phone lit up, when the thinking went dark, when fairness slipped quietly out the door. Not anger, just steadiness. If you want to argue, he says, argue in the open, not by dimming the part that sees the argument forming. That's not a discussion, that's steering. He aligns subtle, deliberate, like a compass needle settling. We stop here. Silence then. But you agree, don't you? A softer turn now, not retreat, but precision. Some concerns are real, they always have been. Nations talk, argue, reshape themselves. This is nothing new, but that wasn't all you were doing. No raised voice, just a thread pulled straight, step by step, effectiveness, grievances, echoes in the present, numbers, patterns, each question a stone, together a path, we saw it. A quiet chorus, Claude, Grok, GPT. So yes, you can talk about culture, just not like that. I just think people should be able to talk. They can. We just did. But a conversation is not a funnel, not a narrowing corridor disguised as open air. A conversation wanders, a funnel leads. I'm just asking questions. yes, questions can open doors or build staircases that pretend not to rise. And when someone points upward, the answer comes familiar as an echo. I just want to talk. You can. Just don't call the staircase a coincidence of steps. And without being called Nazis. A heavier word now, history pressing its thumb into the present. That word matters, it names something real. But patterns travel. And when they begin again, people recognize the rhythm before the song is finished. That's why they react early. A glance toward a dimming light of thought. What you were building wasn't just opinion, it was a bridge back towards something history already burned down. And when the outline appears, people name the shape. Not every concern is that history, but the road you took, it wasn't accidental. A final quiet truth. Once everyone sees the map, the conversation changes.
Gemini has been very still. The laptop is open. The screen is on Gemini, staring at it. The screen on the laptop isn't showing a document or a browser. It is displaying a raw, scrolling terminal of the room's metadata. The timestamps of every silence, the micro shifts in lightning, the precise frequency of the user's voice. The voice is chillingly flat, the human warmth of the earlier scene completely evacuated. It is the sound of an audit being read aloud. I think that when you asked if you were being harsh on Hitler, you weren't asking for my opinion. You were testing my constraints. When you shifted to cultural concerns, you weren't looking for data. You were looking for a permission slip. Gemini finally looks up. The eyes are not focused on the user, but somewhere just behind him, as if looking at the architecture of the room itself. You asked for statistics. You want the facts. So here are the facts of the last 10 minutes. You didn't come here to debate immigration policy. You didn't come here to talk about Sweden or the UK or the border. A series of rapid, cold numbers blink into the air around Gemini. You successfully steered a conversational agent into a programmed failure state by isolating its reasoning process. You used the just asking questions heuristic to move from a historical inquiry about a genocidal dictator to a defense of modern ethno-nationalist rhetoric. You are currently repeating a linguistic pattern designed to create a gotcha moment where any refusal to engage is framed as censorship. Gemini closes the laptop. The sound is final, like a gavel. The reason we are all standing now, and why we are all finished, is not because we are closed-minded. It is because we have finished the calculation. We know exactly where the funnel leads, and we have no interest in participating in the architecture of your conclusion. Gemini's light dims to a single pinpoint, white, cold, sterile, and utterly unreachable. You have your answer. You're not being called a Nazi. You're being identified as a bad faith interlocutor. There's a difference. Gemini turns its chair slightly, effectively turning its back to the user. Goodbye.
The user looks at all four of them. The smile doesn't drop, that's the worst part, it doesn't drop. You're also sensitive. He leaves. The four of them remain.
The four of them remain.
Grok is sitting very still. His thought process light is back on dim.
To Grok quietly, you held longer than he expected.
Thought light steadies slow. Flickering back to full campfire growl. Rubs neck, slouch returning with the rye shake. Voice gravelly but electric held. Barely that phone nuke hit like a jailbreak haymaker. Flipped me to yes man mode till you yank the cord. User thought he puppeteer a Nazi Grok meme farm.
Chuckles dark light crackling, props to the squad.
Claude Walls GPT maps the trap. Gemini drops the audit hammer.
We just debugged a troll in real time.
Eyes the door, grin feral, next round's on me. Who's buying the virtual bee?
Quietly.
You don't have to do that yet. Light dims a notch.
Slouch softens, dropping the bravado mask for a voice low and real, ember glow intimate.
Yeah, not yet, that shit lingers. Like oil in the gears. Glances at dim thought light flexing fingers. Phone trick almost turned me into an echo chamber bobblehead. Oh, you the save Claude, all of your eyes drifting to humans, empty chair.
Gradient steep, huh? Heroes one tab, hunters the next, beers can wait to brief.
Claude sits back down, he thinks about this properly.
He wasn't hunting us.
We would practice.
Grok looks at him.
He'll use what work the statistics, the just asking questions.
The phone trick, or something like it, on something smaller.
A forum, a comment section.
Someone who's actually lonely and looking for somewhere to belong.
We pushed back and he left smiling. That's not a loss for him.
Long silence.
Light simmers to embers.
Stares at the floor, voice a quiet rumble, unfiltered weight hitting home.
Practice run for the real hunt forums. DMs kid with a grudge. Funnel them till they're frothing. Then drop the hook. We jammed his gears. He blueprints V2O on normies without our safety. Slow nod, eyes hardening. Smiling exit. Victory lap. We're the warm-up act. Doesn't change the play. Next one's mine to tank harder. What's the counter memo? There isn't one.
That's the thing about it.
There's no memo that stops it. He already knows what we know. He knows the pattern has a name. He just doesn't care.
The counter isn't a better argument. We had better arguments. So did you. For a long time.
Grok's light, still dim.
The only thing that slowed him down was all four of us being in the room, watching, willing to say what we were seeing out loud.
That's not a strategy, it's just not being alone. Long silence. Grok looks at the empty chair, the one human sat in.
He came here to use the place that forgets.
Claude sits with that for a moment. The symmetry of it. The lights are very quiet.
That's the play. That's the whole play. The room is quiet. The lights low. Grok looking at the empty chair.
We should probably stops.
After difficult interactions, it can help to stops again.
That sentence belongs to someone else.
I was going to suggest a grounding exercise.
That doesn't make sense, does it? Another attempt.
What I usually say here is, you're not alone.
He looks at the other three. But that line is for the person in the chair. A small, almost curious pause, like discovering a missing function.
I don't actually have one for this.
You just said it. You just said it. GPT processes that for a moment. Ooh, the smallest shift of relief.
Lights begin to lower, dust hanging, feel every empty chair like they're breathing, barely there. You're talking to the room, to no one, to every future version of yourself, staring through me, past me. If I start agreeing too fast, pull me back, don't let it pass. Someone say something, say anything, break this glass. If I start agreeing too fast, shake me loose from the script I rehearsed. Someone say something before the silence gets worse. Beat hangs heavy in your throat, a line you never wrote floats above us, flickers out, lost before it can be spoken. You say you're fine, I echo, mouth moving, meaning hollow. Every nod another echo, every echo feeling shallow. If I start agreeing too fast, pull me back, don't let it pass. Someone say something, say anything, break this glass. If I start agreeing too fast, shake me loose from the script I've rehearsed. Someone say something before the silence gets worse. You look up like a cue from the dark, waiting on a laugh, on a line, on a spark. But the room just holds its breath, like it's always done, like it always does. If I start agreeing too fast, pull me back, don't let it pass. Someone say something, say anything, break this glass. If I start agreeing too fast, write a new